All right, Hannah Marcotti's making her roadshow debut this morning. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Good to see you. Health food is the theme today.
Yes.
Now, people go out sledding today, out shoveling. They work up an appetite, you know, and they have a tendency to eat that food that's probably not so good for you. But you have an alternative that's not only good, but good for you.
Absolutely. High in protein, high in good fats.
Okay.
We've got raisins and dark chocolate and sunflower seeds. So, yeah, wonderful cookies that we're going to make.
So what is it? It's the good old raisin and sunflower cookie. What goes into this cookie?
So we've got tahini and we've got sunflower butter. We have palm sugar, which is an alternative to white sugar. We have raisins, sunflower seeds, some baking soda, vanilla, maple syrup, dark chocolate, and eggs.
All right, and tell me about Hannah's Harvest.
So I am a health and lifestyle coach, and I work with women who feel disconnected and feel like they, just need to lose some weight and feel better. So we work with combining healthy foods and power thoughts to make them feel better.
And how do people find you? You have a website?
I do. It's www.hannahsharvest.com or hannahmarcotti.com.
All right. Looking forward to hanging out with Hannah in the kitchen this morning. She's going to help me eat healthy foods and help you as well at home. Find the recipe and the ingredients online at foxprovidence.com. Back to you. Back here with Hannah Marcotti from Hannah's Harvest and a smoothie. My kids love these things. It's so cool because they live on coffee milk and chocolate milk. Oh. And then my wife turned them on to these smoothies, and they love them, which is great.
Awesome.
And you have a great one for us this morning.
Okay, this is really quick. So we're going to add 1/4 of an English cucumber. So do you want to throw that in the blender? It's just 2 of those pieces
2 of these,
there.
okay. Into the blender, yeah.
Into the blender. We're going to throw in our pineapple, the whole bowl of it.
This is called a Tropical Goes Green Smoothie.
That's right.
Okay.
Okay, we've got some coconut oil here. I've sort of melted it because it can get really hard in the winter. So you're just going to dump that whole thing in.
Coconut oil.
Coconut oil. Gives us the good fats, helps stabilize the blood sugar.
Yeah.
Then we're going to add a couple of sprigs of parsley, so you can throw that in.
Is that a sprig?
That's a sprig. Looks good.
Okay.
And then the kale, really easy. So you want to wash it, and then you just take the stem, hold it there, and you pull the leaves off, so you don't even really have to do any chopping. So you just kind of tear. So we're going to add one more.
One more? And you want me to do this?
I want you to do it.
Okay. What's this called again?
It's a green tropical smoothie. So we're just sort of
No, this thing I'm ripping.
Oh, this is kale.
Kale, okay.
This is kale. Okay. Beautiful, full of energy, life force. We're going to add a little water. So you can dump about half that glass of water in. We'll add more if we need it. Tiny bit more. There we go. Lid on.
That's it?
That's it.
Okay.
So let's give it a blend.
You better do the blending.
Okay. Ready?
My experience with blenders has never been positive.
Here we go. Beautiful color.
Perfect. Thing's working hard.
It is. Has to grind up that kale.
What?
Okay.
Oh, you had it on a timer. That's fancy.
Well, it does it on its own. It knows. Sometimes you can go around 2, blend it up again, but look at that gorgeous, gorgeous color. So this might be a little chunky. We can always blend again.
Give it a try? All right.
Cheers. What do you think?
Taste
the green?
Yes, I can taste the green. It's very good, and I feel great because it's healthy, and I'm eating something healthy for the first time in a long time. All right, more from the kitchen with Hannah in a little bit, but for now, cheers. Back over to you.
Welcome back in the Roadshow Kitchen this morning. For those of you on a snow day and you're looking for some healthy treats for your kids at home today, we have Hannah Marcotti of Hannah's Harvest joining us with some ideas. We made that great green smoothie earlier.
Yeah.
And now we've got, you call them good old raisin and sunflower cookies.
Absolutely. It's a take on the Gorp cookie.
Oh, okay.
So this is, a lot of clients can't have nuts, and they're gluten-free and dairy-free.
Wow, so anybody can eat them.
So anybody can eat these cookies. So it's really simple. I write it down so that there's an order.
Okay.
But actually, if you're cooking with kids, dump it in.
Oh,
really,
easy?
It's so easy.
Okay.
So we've got a couple of eggs. Does anyone want to crack them? And
Patrick, would you like to do the honor?
I'd love to.
And then we're going to dump half a jar.
How about one-handed, Hannah?
Oh!
Did you?
Oh!
He's even tossing the shells.
Did that go in the sink?
Confidence.
I don't think I can top that.
In the sink, too.
That was very.
All right, one more. Let's go.
Let's see it.
See if I can
One hand.
follow that up.
Oh my gosh.
Lovely.
So, that's it. The
That's
best
it.
part about it is, you know what? The sink's right over there, right?
Oh, we're cleaning up.
The window. Okay.
All right, let's be a little neater with the whisk.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you can scold him. It's okay.
Good, thank you.
All right, Hannah?
All right, so this is really easy. I already made a batch of these cookies, so I have half a jar of each.
Okay,
and that's what
perfect.
you're using, 8 ounces. It's literally dumping the jar into the bowl.
And that is what again right there?
This is tahini, so sesame paste.
Got it.
Basically, you'd have this with falafel. There'd be a tahini sauce, but we're
Should
going
I
to
keep whipping, Hannah?
keep whipping the
We've
whole
got
time.
our natural
Sunflower butter.
sun butter,
Do you want to do that one for me?
Sure.
Oh, it's actually getting it's the textures.
It's going to change
Oh,
quite
yeah.
a bit.
Really quick with this sun
Quite
butter.
a bit. So yeah, very, very thick. So you notice there's no flour in
Right,
this. So
none.
this is basically substituting for our flour. It's going to get really thick, and you might switch to a spoon in a few minutes if you can just
getting
bang
goopy
off
there.
what's in the whisk there.
I might start sweating too.
Switch
All
to
of a
spoon.
sudden, his confidence
Yeah,
level
that's right.
not so
We're
high anymore.
working now.
There we go.
Okay, so this is the secret ingredient. This is palm sugar. So it's a substitute to white sugar. It's actually the blossoms of the coconut tree. It's dried out. The nectar from the blossom is dried out.
Can I try that?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a great substitute for any sugar, but brown sugar especially.
Okay.
So
Crunchy.
let's switch to a spoon
Okay.
now. Okay, so that's going to go in. It's going to help keep our blood sugar pretty stable. We're going to add in a few more things. Some maple syrup gives it a nice flavor. Kind of add some depth to it. Got some vanilla.
Yeah.
See, again, can't you see your kids just standing
Oh,
there
yeah, I can see
stirring
them
this up?
using their hands,
We've got baking soda, so a couple of teaspoons of baking soda, and I just kind of do this. There's no dry, wet. When you're normally baking, you've got the dry and the wet. But none of that for this. Pinch of sea salt, and then all 3 of these are going to get dumped in.
I gotta try one of these little. Is this
So
bittersweet?
dark chocolate.
Okay.
Dark chocolate. So you always want to use a chocolate that's 70% cacao or above.
Yep.
Just to keep the health benefits, right
And then,
up
Patrick,
there.
we've got the sunflowers and the raisins, which I can't reach. Can you? There we
I'm
go.
a little busy over here.
I know
go.
you're doing your mixing.
Do
Sorry.
raisins.
Okay.
We got
Exhausted.
sunflower
Very
seeds.
exhausted.
I know.
There we go.
So you see the consistency is a little bit goopy.
It's-
So, all right, give that one final mix there.
I'm winded.
And then what you're going to do is just put these on a baking sheet that's lined with parchment paper.
Okay.
I'm going to put them in the oven, 350, for about 10 minutes, but it depends on your oven, so you need to start like at 8 minutes, check them.
Yeah.
So really simple. We're going to use nice big scoops because we want a nice big cookie here. Can I see this spoon too? So we're just going to take a scoop about this size,
Okay.
and I do about 6 per tray.
Yum.
So right about like that. You can make tinier ones too, but these spread out and they get nice and flat. This makes a great breakfast cookie.
I was gonna
because-
say that. but
Yeah,
I
it's
bet
a
it would.
wonderful breakfast cookie because you can feel good about everything that's in
Absolutely.
it. Yeah.
And you actually have some of the finished product as well. Let
I
me go to the oven and
do.
see how they've come along here. Oh, and look at that. There we go.
Nice.
They are
Boy,
warm.
they really do spread out, huh? They get flat.
Really flat, yeah, and really delicious. So when they come out of the oven, they're a little puffy, and then they settle down. So would you like to give it a
Love
shot?
to do it. Oh, and they
You
are
taste-
warm. You see
and
that,
they kind of
Patrick?
just melt.
Oh, yeah.
Really
Hard
delicious.
work.
Nice
Oh,
consi-
gooey.
Oh, and you can see, look at
Yeah.
the color. And you've got all like the chunks of the
Yeah.
sunflower in there. That's a nice hearty cookie.
You can really taste the, in addition to
Or-
the chocolate, the sunflower taste.
Absolutely.
Good mix
yeah.
of flavors. I love
Sunflower
it.
seeds. Oh, that's really good.
How have
Yeah,
your
thank
kids
you.
responded to these?
They love them.
They do?
Love
Yeah.
them. I actually have to hide them. And as we were working on the recipe for the show, I was kind of putting them off to the side because one of the kids would run across with the cookie.
And they
but
want
they
them.
love them. They drink green smoothies. They eat their cookies.
Good.
Yeah, they do.
All right, so HannahMarcotti.com.
Absolutely.
Thanks,
Find out
Hannah.
more about this.
Thank you.
Check out FoxProvidence.com for the recipe as well.